9 reasons why people secretly hate you. Most people think when someone pulls away from them, it's because of bad luck or jealousy or just bad chemistry. But that's almost never the real reason. The truth is there are specific things you might be doing right now, today in your everyday conversations that push people away without you even realizing it. And the worst part, nobody will tell you. They won't sit you down and explain it. They'll just slowly stop calling, stop inviting you, stop opening up. And you'll be left wondering what happened. Today I'm going to tell you exactly what those things are, all 9 of them, and once you see them, you can't unsee them. Some of these are going to feel uncomfortable. That's okay. Uncomfortable is where growth lives. Let's get into it. 1. You make everything about you. Picture this, your friend calls you buzzing with excitement. She just got a promotion she's been working toward for 2 years. She barely finishes her sentence before you jump in. Oh, that's great, yeah, I actually had something similar happen to me last year, let me tell you about it. And just like that, her moment is gone. You didn't mean to steal it, but you did. This is one of the most common reasons people quietly distance themselves from someone, not because you're a bad person, but because being around you leaves them feeling invisible. How to fix it? When someone shares something, give their moment at least 60 seconds before you say anything about yourself. Ask one follow-up question first, just one. How long have you been working toward that? That's it. People remember how you made them feel far longer than they remember what you said. 2. You never ask questions. Think about the last 3 conversations you had. How many questions did you ask? Not polite ones, real ones, curious ones. Most people, if they're honest, ask almost none. Imagine going to dinner with someone and the entire night they talk about their job, their weekend, their opinions, and they never once ask how you're doing. You leave feeling drained, not because they were mean, just because they were absent. That's how people feel around someone who doesn't ask questions. How to fix it? Before every conversation, set a quiet intention to ask at least 2 genuine questions. Not to be polite, because you're actually curious. People can feel the difference. And the ones who feel like you're genuinely interested in them, they become loyal to you fast. 3. You give backhanded compliments. You look amazing, I could never pull that off at your size. That presentation was actually really good, I was surprised. You think you're being nice. They hear the hidden cut underneath every word. A backhanded compliment is worse than no compliment at all, because it plants a seed of doubt while wearing a smile. And people replay those moments alone at night. They don't forget them. How to fix it? Before you compliment someone, ask yourself, is there any version of this that could be read as an insult? If yes, simplify it. You looked great tonight. Full stop. Clean compliments build trust. Complicated ones quietly destroy it. 4. You can't celebrate other people's wins. Someone tells you they got into their dream school. And you say, oh wow, that's expensive though, right? Someone shares that they landed a big client and you immediately say, just make sure you read the contract carefully. You're not wrong, but you killed their moment. This one surprises people the most because they think they're being helpful. But what people need first, before advice, before caution, before reality, is someone to be genuinely happy for them. If you can't give that, they'll find someone who can. How to fix it? Lead with the emotion before the logic. That's incredible, I'm so proud of you comes before anything else. The practical stuff can come later. The celebration has to come first. 5. You only show up when you need something. You go quiet for weeks. Then one day out of nowhere, you slide into someone's DMs. Hey, how are you? Also, quick question, do you know anyone hiring? People feel this every single time. Over time, they stop seeing you as a friend and start seeing you as a transaction. How to fix it? Reach out to people with zero agenda at least once a week, just to check in. No ask, no favor, nothing. Hey, I saw this and thought of you. That one message does more for a relationship than 10 favors ever could. 6. You interrupt constantly. You're sitting in a group conversation. Someone starts making a point and halfway through, you jump in with your version. You're not being rude in your head. You're excited. You have something good to add. But what they feel is, my words don't matter enough to finish. Do this enough and people stop talking around you, not dramatically, just slowly and quietly they start saying less. How to fix it? Practice the pause. When someone is speaking, focus on their last word before you respond, not on what you want to say next. That one shift will change how every conversation feels for the people around you. 7. You're always performing. Every story gets slightly exaggerated. Every achievement is framed just a little bigger than it was. Every opinion is delivered like it's the final word on the subject. People sense performance. They might not be able to name it, but they feel this low-level discomfort around you, like they can never fully relax because they're not sure what's real. How to fix it: catch yourself before you add the exaggeration. Tell the story as it actually happened. Be okay with being ordinary sometimes. Authenticity is the most magnetic quality a person can have. People don't fall in love with perfect, they fall in love with real. 8. You give unsolicited advice. Your friend tells you she's going through something hard at work. Before she even finishes, you're already 3 steps into a solution. Action plan ready. You mean well, but she didn't ask to be fixed. She asked to be heard. When you skip straight to solving, people feel judged, like their problem is an inconvenience you need to clean up, and they walk away feeling worse than before they told you. How to fix it: default to empathy before strategy. That sounds really exhausting. How are you holding up? Is almost always the right first response. Wait for them to ask for advice before you give it. Most of the time, people already know what to do. They just need to feel less alone first. 9. You never admit when you're wrong. This is the one most people will fight hardest, because nobody likes seeing themselves in this one. But think about someone in your life who never admits fault. They always have an explanation, a technicality, a reason why it was actually someone else's problem. Now think about how much you trust that person. Not very much, right? When you can't own a mistake, people can't fully relax around you, because they know that if something goes wrong, accountability will never land on your side. And relationships, real ones, cannot survive without accountability. How to fix it: practice saying 3 words. I was wrong. Not I'm sorry you felt that way. Not I may have made a mistake, but just I was wrong. Those 3 words will do more for your relationships than almost anything else on this list. Here's the truth about all 9 of these. None of them make you a bad person. They make you human. These are patterns most of us picked up somewhere along the way, and nobody ever held up a mirror to show us what they look like from the outside. Now you've seen the mirror. You don't have to fix all 9 at once. That's not how change works. Pick the one that strung the most, the one where you thought, okay, that's me. Work on just that one this week. One shift, done consistently, can completely change how people feel when they're around you. If this video helped you see something you hadn't seen before, subscribe. I make videos like this every week, practical, honest, no fluff. Drop a comment below and tell me which one of these you recognized in yourself. I read every comment. I'll see you in the next one.